Welcome back guys, Slader here with a new Game of Thrones Kingsroad testing video. This will be a long one because I don't really wanted to, but I felt necessary to test the champion main set too because I still see the confusion about it. And I tested some 3-piece combinations too, just to be sure about everything. I'm doing the test at equipment rank 20 because not much people have 6-piece legendary with the right enchantments, right? As you see, I use the X and the Ruby. And I have these stats. It will be the same with every set. I will use the normal turning kick because it's easier to test with that and the ignite weapon. As you see, I don't have any enchantments on them. And we start with the brute secondary set. As you see, I'm not only using 2 skills, but I stack the Bloodburst stacks with combo 1, and this is only because I don't have a legendary Savant without the weaken effect from ambush, and I don't wanted to change the skills for the test because I also tested the Dark Sister and I need ignite for that. So I stacked the Bloodburst with combo 1, and it doesn't matter if it 1 or 8 Bloodburst stack, the damage of the skill won't change. And I use the artifact skill to activate the Savant effect, and I simulated a 2 skills run when I use ambush and cutting, mutilation or kick after in a record runs. As you see, I have the ignite and artifact skill active, Bloodburst on the target and 7 set effect active exactly as this run, so it is as accurate as it can be. And it is the same against Drogon too. But you will see the buffs and effects at the left in most cases, so you can tell it. I wanted to explain this, and let's go back to the test. As you will see, this is the simulation of a lower tier dungeon record run, like against the Spider or Griffin, or even against the tier 4 the Blue Cockatrice, because that all one skill. And we don't need to test the combo because we don't use combos in record runs. And let's see the possible skill and combo damage in longer fights when we have time to stack the last trait. And it is the highest possible combo damage with this build. And let's see with champion secondary in longer fights. As you see it on the left, I stacked the champion effect and the last trait too. And we done with the testing of the Savant set. We know the last trait isn't optimal for one skill runs. We tested the traits already, so it's no use to test those things. And let's test the brute main set. As you see, rank 20 as well. same artifacts, same attack power and critical hit damage. And the traits is the same as well. We will use the same two skills. As you see, it's a little bit lower than with the Savant main, because we use the Ruby, which gives a lot of damage increase and it gives diminishing returns over the high attack power and active skill damage that the Savant provide. But in a one skill run, where we don't activate the Savant effect, it seems to be better. Let's see in the longer fights. And let's test with the champion secondary as well. As you see, it works better with the champion secondary, and no use to test those things. And I really don't want it to, but let's test with the champion main set too. As you see, I'm out of resources and I wasn't able to get the exact same attack. I had to play a little with the traits, but it will give the same results. But everything else is the same, as you will see. As you see, I use only one light attack and one combo to stack a blood burst, but don't get too many stacks on the champion set to simulate the ambush in a 2-skill record run. And it's way lower. I don't think it's even necessary to test a 1-skill run. And as you see, even with fully stacked, it's still lower than the brute main set with the champion secondary. And it is lower as well. Let's test with the Savant secondary. And it seems like it isn't better for longer fights. Let's see a popular 3-piece combination. Everything is the same as usual. We stack 2 effects for the record runs, like with the champion main set. It doesn't seem like the best option for record runs. And same for the longer fights. And another popular option, and the last I will test. We will only test this for longer fights because with champion secondary set it won't be good for record runs. And it doesn't seem like the best option for longer fights either. As you see guys, for a 2-skill record run like ambush and cutting mutilation or ambush and kick plus, the Savant main set with brute secondary is the best. At least for assassins with a maxed out ruby. For a 1-skill record run like the tier 2, 3 or even the 4, when you just run and do 1 skill like 1 kick plus, the brute seems like the better main set. And for longer fights, the brute main set seems like to be the best with champion secondary set for combo and highest skill damage. Please don't forget guys, these are my results with my jewels, so maybe it can be different for you. For example, if you have a lot more active skill damage increase or attack power increase rate in your gear, maybe the Savant set will give you diminishing returns. And if you have damage increase in all of your jewels, maybe the brute set will give you diminishing returns. But as you see, I used the middle traits, which gives active skill damage, and I used 2 active skill damage jewel as well. And I have only 2% damage increase in my jewels, but have 20 attack power increase. Based on this, the Savant set should be more diminishing with my jewels, but as you see, they are still pretty equal. In terms of combo damage, of course, the brute set will win, because the Savant set give active skill damage. And I don't recommend it, the brute set, for you guys until now, because if you want to beat content under the recommended momentum because you are free to play or low spender or just started the game, there is no chance you can beat it under the recommended momentum. Not the wormwalk stages and not the story. But it seems like it will change now, because we just got an announcement today. They will delete the momentum cap. But I want to test it if it's really viable before I recommend it to you guys. Long story short, either Savant or Brute is pretty good and almost equal for the endgame. And I advise to you guys to wait the new content before you start and make new gears based on my opinion and tests, and see it for yourself. This video ends here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I was able to help you. If you have any questions left, please let me know about it in the comment section, and please don't forget to put a like and subscribe for more Game of Thrones Kingsroad videos. Have a wonderful day and see you guys in the next one. Peace.